Good morning. Today we're removing our boost pump. This is our boost pump. So this here is the pump, and then behind it we have our Webasto heater system. This heater was connected to the rear passenger heater in our bus that we removed months ago, so it is no longer useful to us. It's really just taking up space, and we would love to get it out of this compartment so we could use this cool outer compartment of our bus for storage or something. I wasn't able to find any tutorial or anyone else doing this removal on the internet, so hopefully this video can help one of you remove this heater and pump from your bus if you need to. And if you're not converting a bus, hopefully you enjoy watching me take this out and learning as we go. So I'm gonna start this boost pump heater removal process somewhere where I feel a little bit more comfortable, which is inside the bus, removing this loop of tubing. This loop is from when we removed our passenger heater way back a couple months ago. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it if you're looking to remove your own heater. So it should be pretty simple. I'm just going to disconnect the tubing from these two pipes that come in from the heater and pump. I'm just gonna undo these clamps and remove the pipes and get rid of this loop. Got my knife, let's slice it. Woo! All right, hose is out. This is great. Ooh. And it's not full of coolant. Currently, we've got where our two hoses connected, the pipes that run through the bus floor, and then these are two electrical lines that run to our electrical panel. I just need to disconnect them from the pump underneath, and they should just be able to pull straight out. So I'm not too worried about these lines. I just have to figure out how to get these pipes out of our floor. Okay, we are under the bus. I will show you what I'm working with. So this is where the pipes come through the floor. These screws here that you can see coming through the floor, I'm assuming are the screws that are in the plate holding those pipes in place. Those pipes then come through and connect to these hoses that run into the box where the pump is. So I'm gonna disconnect these hoses first so that when I take these screws out inside the bus, I can just pull those pipes right out, hopefully. And these are just, I mean, it's just a hole through the bus floor, so I'm thinking it should be pretty easy. Ugh. Dusty. Woo! All right, it just pulled off. This is going pretty well. Fingers crossed. All right, hose number 2 should be as easy as hose number 1. Even easier. If you guys need anyone to remove these coolant hoses from your bus, give me a call. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering where Gavin is today is officially my first day as a full-time bus builder. So Gavin is inside, he's working full-time, so he's at work right now, and I'm out here working on the bus. I'm sure he'll pop in later to say hello though. Also, if you're ever crawling under your bus, I would 10 out of 10 recommend rolling out on a skateboard. It's the best. So here is where those two hoses come in to this compartment. I'm going to, again, loosen these clamps. You know the drill. Pull the hose off, see if we can tear it out. Let's cut it open. Woo! Knife. Okay, we are dripping. So I'm gonna try and clean this up as best I can. All right, I've just shoved a paper towel under for now to catch any little drips. My bucket obviously can't fit under there, so hopefully it's not a ton, and if it is, we will figure it out as we go. Woo! A sprayer. And that is not the best way to do it, but it worked. Got a little bit on my legs. Well, on my pants. But looks like we got it all out. Nice. Okay, back inside, and I'm gonna unscrew these plates and hopefully these pipes pull right out now that I've disconnected them from underneath. All right, moment of truth. Woo! Yeah! And now we've got 2 big holes in our floor. All right, so I'm happy with the progress on the inside of the bus. All the pipes are out. We're just gonna have to patch that hole at some point. So now I'm going to start working on actually taking this pump out. This pump is kind of in front of the heater, so I'm gonna try and like unbolt and unscrew the pump first, see if I can wiggle it out, and then we'll get to the bigger heater in the back. Not what I wanted, but it's fine. All right. Pump is out. So it looks like this entire heater unit is on a plate that's bolted down. So I'm gonna see if I can just undo this entire plate and loosen those bolts, and then maybe the whole thing will just come out. That would be great if I don't have to disconnect everything there. All right, so the wiring is all out. There are 2 final things I think keeping this from coming out. First, we have this exhaust pipe that runs up and through, so I just need to unbolt that. And then underneath the bus, there is a diesel line running to the back of this heater. Now, it would be nice if we can keep that diesel line and use it for when we install our own diesel heater into the bus. However, I'm not sure if that's gonna work. I don't know if I can just unhook the diesel line and put a cap on it or something until we need to use it again, but let's figure it out. This is the fuel line that connects to the back of the heater. The fuel line runs all the way to our diesel tank. I'm going to disconnect this line here and try and find some way to cap or plug this line. I got a few options from the hardware store, a couple adapters, and then some caps to go in the end. So I'm going to try and stick one of these in our fuel pipe and cap it off and see how that works. All right, this is what we came up with. There is the barbed adapter into the fuel line and then a cap on the end, and then I just stuck another hose clamp onto that. It's obviously not perfect, but the line is capped for now, and that's all that matters. So since this is disconnected, I should be able to just pull the whole pump out right now and we'll have an open box. And I've got dirt on my face. All right, this is the moment of truth. Does it come out? Woo! We have a storage box. This is super exciting. This is the first like big project that I had to do all on my own now that Gavin's working. So I'm super proud of myself for getting this boost pump and this heater situation out of here. It was definitely a little bit daunting because I had no idea what I was doing. So be sure, if you guys do have any tips about that fuel line or anything else I did, drop us a comment down below. Let me know what I did wrong, but be nice about it because I'm pretty proud of my work. I'm just going to clean this out. Hey, bud. I'm going to patch the holes in our floor and get our floor inside looking pretty and get this box looking pretty. Hello. Hello. Look at you, good boy. So I just cut a couple pieces of scrap metal to patch up these holes. So there's the big hole for the exhaust pipe, hole in the back where the wires ran in, and then the holes where the hoses went out. So I'm gonna patch those up with these pieces and some JB Weld, and then I'll be ready to paint the box.
Good morning, happy weekend. I'm just popping in to help Emily with some finishing touches before she gets this next video out. We scraped up the box because we're just going to paint the inside. We're not too worried about it because it'll just have some miscellaneous outdoor stuff like a hose for our water hookup, maybe an extension cord for our shore power, but we want it to look nice enough. We're going to have a little bit of a different video format going forward, hopefully, so it's more cohesive. It'll be more project by project, and so you'll kind of get Emily taking out the boost pump and finishing up the box, and it won't just be kind of randomly whatever we get to on a weekend, so look forward to that.
Yeah, so if you aren't already subscribed, make sure to hit subscribe below so you can follow along with our bus build journey.
Cool.
Cool. Let's get back to this box.
Now get out of here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the latest beautiful addition to our house. Empty box.
Oh, I thought you meant the snow.
And the snow. I guess that's the latest addition. Next week we'll be working on the ceiling, so stay tuned. Big changes to come inside.
Thanks so much for watching. We
See
love
you
you.
soon. Love you. Bye. Like and subscribe.